Hey, what's going on guys, it's LOZA. For those of you who missed the start of the stream, all that happened is I used preparation of rights, and my opponent ashed it, and I already had 2 Illusion of Chaos in hand, so it was really good. Illusion of Chaos went and got Souls, and I put the other one back, and now we've normal Toy Soldier, and we've got Toy Box. So, pretty optimal opening. Opening up double Illusion of Chaos prep's a bit sussy, but I was like, you know what, let's just play around the Ash. And it worked out well, so you love to see that. Let's play some more cards. What is up, Smokey? Good to see you in the chat, my guy. We need both these effects to go off. Yeah, we still running Magia, you know how it be. Yo, what's up, Chris Willis? We do be streaming. We didn't get to search the card, so how do we get Blue Eyes Ultimate? We can't. Damn it. What are we doing then? What's our end board? We need something to do when we open Toy Soldier. The normal. We can enter like IP. I don't know, it's just IP. IP Diabell Star. It's all about Runic DM. No, I haven't tried Runic DM. I've seen it, but I haven't played it myself. I don't know if I'm brave enough. Dueling hard or hardly dueling, am I right, bros? Kaiser DX, you are a funny guy. Let's get rid of this toy box from our field. Some Diabell. If our opponent has Nibiru. Oh, they might. It looks like they're good. Yeah, is Appaloosa still in Master Duel? Because this would be an Appaloosa moment, wouldn't it? For some reason, I'm not playing it. I think I'm stupid. Alright, well, we're gonna make IP. And then we can make something else. Yo, got any Grapes is here! Grapes flies so much and frequently that your flight Wi-Fi is free? Grapes, you didn't tell me you were like some entrepreneur who travels around the world being an absolute beast. It's dope. Lachlan B here asking what this deck do now. I don't know. Because we can't get to Cartesia, so... Yup. I think I'm just passing. IP pass. Goated. I think my opponent still has Nibiru though. No? Okay, cool. El Eric! What is up? Put LOZA on, he needs to afford Fiendsmith. No, I'm happy to not play Fiendsmith. My keys just came off my keychain, so I'm just gonna try and fix that real quick. Snake Eyes, I cannot escape this stupid deck. It doesn't matter what format you play right now, you can't escape the cancer. I'm pretty happy to just banish this freaking card out of the game right here, right now. Let's go. Let's get it done. I don't know if that's the right target, but hey. Man, did Master Duel put Ash to 1 and this guy just opened it? Probably. It's probably what happened. Man opened both Ashes. That is my worst enemy. Both Ashes. I'm gonna fire a monster you control if I want to destroy the monster you control if you do. Piss off. Actually piss off. Lachlan, there is 0 point looking at anything in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. I can't confirm. Every format is Snake Eyes. Or like there's some other decks, but like Snake Eyes probably best deck still. And there's like Yubel. Yubel also good in all formats right now. It's kind of every format's the same right now, which is incredibly boring. Let's summon back this lady. Magician's Soul is gonna make itself useful here and go to the grave. Now I can search Wanted? Wait, did we already use Wanted? No, we already used Wanted. There's no search. Why did we summon this back? I don't know. It's got more stats than souls, I guess. Yeah, as Lachlan said, just lick some door handles. That's a much better use of your time, and it's free. It's actually free, whereas Yu-Gi-Oh is very expensive. If you were gonna play a Yu-Gi-Oh format right now, I'd say play Master Duel because it's the free format. Even then, game bad. Oh, he's playing the Fire King version. Okay. Oh, I should have known that from the spell though. Yup, that's fine, I guess. People don't like when you lick their door handle? Well, that's news to me. What? Snake Eyes Birch? I have never seen this card. What does this even do? It's actually not that bad. It's like Lamberge on your opponent's turn. Kind of. I'm gonna get the summon one. Okay, it's way worse. You haven't played since 2010? Yeah, not a lot has changed. Not a lot has changed. Oh, this gets effects when it's destroyed. You get the special fire guy, blah 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 blah. Then destroy a card on the field. Are you serious? I don't care, I'm doing it anyway. It's a real toy box hours. I shouldn't have done that yet. Oh well. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm clicking buttons and hoping for the best. Kaiser DX says the best. Can't believe Snake Eyes is still running around after Link Karibo's banned. Oh, Go Kick Rocks is here, what's up? Yeah, I've seen the Decade drama, and it's truly just like such an example of like the modern world, and it's like, yes, deck lists have been posted. Oh no. I don't know, people are saying it's cheating, people are saying it's not cheating. Can we just all agree that Yu-Gi-Oh! World sucks compared to, say, Pokemon Worlds? It's alright. DarkMagician will get a structure deck soon. It's Laytan. And then all will be better. We'll lock our opponent out of playing that. Yeah, like, Worlds isn't even a real format anyway. Like, who gives a shit? The Worlds is like a joint ban list. So there's Master Duel, TCG, OCG, and Worlds. Like, 4 different formats. And Duelinks. Like, how many formats of this stupid game are we gonna have? And all of them just have Snake Eyes as the best deck. So who cares anyway? Except for Duelinks, I guess. You play DM with Ref, you're a king. You're a king. I don't know how we beat this shit, man. I don't know. Surely this can't summon from Banished. As long as it can't summon the Ash back that I got rid of. If Ash is at more than 1, I'm scooping this game. If Ash is at more than 1, like, I'm scooping. Okay, something's good. Why does Master Duel not have Dragoon? That is a great question. Konami suck. That is why. Bro, Rush Duel will probably get Dragoon before us, too. Yeah, like, I just don't care for either side of the argument, because it's like, who cares if deck lists get leaked? No one, everyone's like, but it was unique deck building at Worlds. No one has given a shit about unique deck building for so long. Like, shut up. That's stupid. It's not even a real format anyway, so whoop-de-doo. If you want to, like, go and play a cube with your friends and, like, play Beaver Warrior and Bean Soldier and then someone leaks your deck list, like, who gives a shit, man? The DM structure deck's gonna go hard. Master Duel, unbanned Dragoon, would I play a lot more? Yeah, for sure. Dragoon decks are so much fun. I don't want to deal with this. I just don't have the brain capacity to deal with that today. Like, we can just scoop it, I don't have to think about it. I kind of have a headache too. I don't know why I started streaming, I'm kind of stupid. But I wanted to do something. I was kind of bored as well. They won't ban Verte, so we won't get Drew. But just ban Verte. Like, I don't know. That's dumb. Isn't the DM structure deck just... No. Like, Blue Eyes just got a new structure deck. Surely we're going to get one next year probably or something. And then, from there, we can actually play the game. Because it'll give us a new strategy. Like, the Blue Eyes structure deck basically gave that deck a whole new identity and strategy, and that's pretty much what we need. All our cards are very dated outside of, like, Dragoon, and we need other stuff to do. Yo! I'm gonna Ash! Oh, no, I'm not. That summons from hand. I'm not gonna Ash. His hand sucks. It's not that bad, I guess. Yeah, Verte Dragoon is, like... I don't even think many people give a shit about Verte Dragoon anymore. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know, man. I don't think we can give a shit about Verte Dragoon when Snake Eyes goes like plus freaking 7 every turn. And yeah, people say, well, Snake Eyes can play Anaconda Dragoon. It's like, yes they can. I don't know. I don't have any follow-up to that. That's it. Detach material, add a rank up spell. I'm gonna try to say no, he probably opened it anyway. They guys make so much more of a 2-card combo than a Rotate Dragoon. Snake Eyes does a lot. Snake Eyes shouldn't exist. To be fair. Oh, is World's best of 1 as well? Oh, who extra? It's extra who cares moment then, right? I don't know why they won't ban Verte either, it's dumb. Game is scooped? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they summon a guy I can't interact with. I kind of just want to play pure. What do you guys think? I kind of just want to play some pure DM. I don't give a shit if we just lose. I don't know. I'm sick of playing all these builds. I just want to play some good old DM. I know it's shit. I know we're going to get bodied, but... Yeah, going second DM. Yeah, this is nice. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Just some good old-fashioned DM. Is anything in it good? No. It's like so tame. But that's kind of the beautiful part. What are we running hand trap wise? Okay. Maxi Ash. That's it really, but super play. Okay. Let's play some going second DM. Let's go. Speedrun Dragon Knight, let's go. Jeremy Jacoby Yu-Gi-Oh! It is real Joby Jacob hours. Oh my god, go kick rocks. Don't leak my deck list. Oh my god. Let's go have a look at that stuff while we're in queue, especially if we're playing second. Master Duel, Meta, Worlds, Decks. I don't know, it'll be on there somewhere. Where is Decade leaking them? Is it on Master Duel Meta or somewhere else? I did see the new normal Dragon Monster support. Is that a Worlds card? It's pretty interesting. Yo, guys! They chose to share Ash and Maxi amongst all their decks. Who would have guessed? Thanks, Decade, for that broken information. Decade is ruining Yu-Gi-Oh, guys. He told everyone that everyone's playing Maxi and Ash and Triple Tactics. Damn. This is last year's? This is last year's. But still, they shared these 3 cards? I can't believe Decade would leak such crucial information. Like the 98% played hand trap is played in every deck. Wow. That's crazy. I can't believe he would ruin Worlds like this. Man, you know what I'm gonna ruin? This guy's fucking bored. Get this shit out of here. Oh, I think I found it. Oh my god, this guy who's playing Yubel is playing a standard Yubel list? Holy shit. And this guy's playing Labyrinth, and it's a standard Labyrinth list? Oh man. We're gonna get so much advantage off knowing this shit. I wonder what card they share amongst their deck lists. Whoa, it's 3 Max C. Is it anything else? I can't actually tell what the other thing is. I can only see the Max C. They're allowed to share 3 cards amongst deck lists, I believe. Is that true? And then the rest have to be completely different? Obviously, everyone picks Max C. We already won a game. We already won a game because Evenly Matched exists. Not because DarkMagician, because Evenly Matched. Alright, anyway. Let's look at the next one. What is it? Gamma? No, I can't tell what the other card is that they're both playing. Oh, we're letting fate decide. We're going first. Based. Yeah, the 3 most popular cards are being used. Yo, using Maxi is unique. Guys, what a unique format they made. Oh, does it extend to the extract? No, there's gonna be no crossover between Lab. I feel like Lab and Yubel don't have a lot of crossover outside of Maxi, and they're not even playing Ash over here, so... What is the other crossover? There's not Imperm, not Strike. Bro, these guys are playing 1 card in common. Wow! What a great rule they put in. They could have just made it 1 card so everyone could just play Maxi. I guess Ash as well, so 2 cards. What are we doing? His hand doesn't do anything. Prep should lead to a 1 card combo, that's so true. Yeah, I did the cool guys don't look at explosions victory just then. You know how it be. So I guess, in these cases, I think adding Rod's actually not that bad. 3 Rod, by the way, god damn. Yeah, going second, this hand would have been so good, hey. That's the other shit thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! You don't get to pick the hand. Like, you don't get to pick first and second after seeing the hand. Obviously, that would change so much of the game, but still. You just draw a hand that's perfect second and you're first, and you're like, well, I'll kill myself, I guess. And vice versa, when you play first and you're... Oh, sorry, vice versa when you play second and your hand... You know when you open all your, like, one-card starters? And you're just like, cool, man. I've had hands that are like, Toy Box, Illusion of Chaos, Wanted. And then I'm second and it's like, well, like, it doesn't matter. We can potentially get Rod back from Super Poly stuff. Okay. Alright, let's get back to the deck leaks that are really... Get this ad out of here. Yo, the Snake Eyes deck is playing Ash. Can you guys believe it? Now we know that they're playing Maxi and Ash and Snake Eyes Ash. Oh, they're playing Bonfire too. And Tactics and Wanted. Did anyone expect them to play Imperm or Call By? No. Oh, Link Karibo's not banned at Worlds. Fuck off. Link Karibo's banned in like every format for no reason. And then they just, like, it shouldn't be banned. I will stand by this card should not be banned. And yet it's legal at Worlds. Worlds format is a joke. If Link Karibo wasn't what made Snake Eyes so busted, hello? Appaloosa's legal too? Well, what Worlds means nothing. Why does anyone give a shit? Yeah, Snake Eyes is overpowered. Link Karibo's legal. Bro, this Worlds format means fucking nothing. Alright, this cunt's playing branded grass. Because, yeah, grass is legal too. Yeehaw. I mean, that is also a thing now in TCG, which is just stupid. But, yeah, it's a thing. Bro, Nadir is at 2. There's something silly about Nadir being at 2. I don't know. It's just so silly. Like, make it a 3 or make it a 1. I don't know. Shifter at 2. Are you fucking serious? Shifter at 2. Bro, the World's format is a fucking meme. The Purrely monsters are at 2 as well. What is this shit? The ban list for Worlds is dog shit. My god. Oh, Keone, what's going on? Are we winning? No, not really. But we're shitting on all the Worlds lists and the World format. Nadir's at 2 because the OCG, like, just... They've had it at 2 for ages. I think they only just put it back to 3. They have some problem with it. They're fucking stupid, let's be real. They have Maxi at 3, but they're like, Nadir, that's too broken. Maxi's good, though. Lab's the reason it's at 2. I mean, by that logic, like, Maxi should be at 0 because every deck plays it. I don't know, man. The format means nothing. It's like the top players get together and play their own cube and everyone's meant to care. Yeehaw. Like, this format is so shit, too. Like, oh shit, Exo Sisters. Okay, the coolest thing we've seen is Exo Sisters. And if Master Duel's taught me anything, it's that I fucking hate Exo Sister. So that's fine. I wonder what cards these guys are using in their decks. Maxi? Ash? Do they have a third crossover card? Called By. Wow! Good job, Konami! What an interesting and diverse format. Oh, thanks, Godney Grapes. You're a king. We're gonna win this game, by the way. We're winning this game by not even playing. Let this man pop off and we'll super poly him later. Oh, our Maxi's not going off. I guess he had the Called By. He did. Imagine being skilled at the game. Detach a material special from your extra deck, a Phantom Knight or Raid Raptor that's 1 rank higher than this card by using this face-up card as material. Let's see how that goes, buddy. Yo, do you ever use this face-up card as material if it's not on the field? Any knowers? Big thank to Godney Grapes as well. What a king. Godney Grapes. A true king. True king calamity, if you will. You got a scoop now, noob. Hit the scoop, scrub. Draw no monsters, target to special summon them in defense. If you control no monsters, you can target. How does this effect activate if it's on the field? Oh, including this card in your graveyard. Including this card. What about this? What does this do? In main phase 2, this card destroyed monster by battle. You can add a rank up. Oh shit! So we can. I guess we're using these two. Seems smart. I have heard of Power Sync Stone. Unfortunately, I've heard about it from someone no one likes. Get fucked. You are trash. Stupid Raid Raptor play. Look at this. Going second Dark Magician. You just play super fully and evenly, and you win games. I haven't used a Dark Magician card to do anything yet. It's kind of hilarious. Should probably put evenly to 3 based on those matches alone. Jesus Christ. Anyway, back to roasting worlds. Okay, we have Yubel. We have tier element. Oh my god. Can this deck fuck off? What a shit deck. Look how many cards in this list are at 1. Just fuck the whole deck off. Like Snake Eyes. Fuck it off. It's ass. Oh, one thing they got right is Fenrir to 1. I will say, this card shouldn't exist. Whoever is in charge of making Kashtira Fenrir should actually be publicly... what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for here that's not going to put me in the slammer? Whoever made Fenrir should be chemically castrated. Probably publicly. That card shouldn't exist. I don't know who thinks that's okay. So Power Sync Stone Archeoni is budget skill drain. There is some merit to it, but yeah, I still think it's alright. It's pretty mid. It's better than I thought it'd be, I'll say that. When I used it, I thought it'd be trash. It's not the worst, but yeah. Like, this hand does nothing. Well, Rod gets a card that doesn't do anything. Skill drain, though. Let's go! What's up, Fern? Someone said something interesting in chat. Oh yeah, the creative Fenrir should make DM cards. I agree. Make them make the DM structure, and then they can get fired. Oh yeah, Kazadek said, actually, a Redditor told me Dark Magic Expander makes all my monsters towers. We might go and read that again, because man, is that a fun thread to read. We're going to take a deep dive into the LOZA Reddit. Because man, oh boy, there is some wild shit. There are some bad people on the Reddit. La Reddit. So yeah, I didn't mean to put skill drain there. I'm not playing around Mech Knights, man! What if my opponent's playing Invoked Mech Knights? I'm gonna lose, man! Well, we'll just have to take the L. Alright, I'm gonna go on Reddit now as well. But I'm gonna do it on my second screen so you don't have to see all the cringe crap that I have, like all my Digimon stuff. But yeah, it might take me a while to find this. Can you search through your posts or comments on Reddit? Surely. Surely there's a way to search, so I'm not just... Yeah, I can. But if I search Dark Magician, that doesn't really narrow it down, does it? Relevance? Old time? Safe search? Comments. Okay, not post, comments. Target, you know what? I'm not reading cards. We press Max C and we go to the second screen. Okay, where is the comments of me and this guy? Maxi is activated. Great. Gotta love it. I don't have to listen to card your opponent control destroy them. No, not the skill drain! Please, the Soul Servant. Or the Artemis. No, not the skill drain! How does he know, chat? I can't find this thread, so I'm gonna have to go through everything on my freaking Reddit. Surely I can, like, save things. I should do... Oh, opponent ending turn. Nice! All my posts are just the Digimon Reddit now. Because I'm so done with Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm sure you guys can relate. But, man, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just so draining. Pardon me. Apologies. Add Rod back. Man, I really talk in the Digimon subreddit a lot. This post has been removed. All my posts get removed as well. because I just try to post my own stuff. Post my own content, and they're like, this has been removed for self-promotion. It's like, well, what do you want me to do? Promote other people's material? That seems counterintuitive. I think we're close. Because there's me roasting Pokemon Roam hacks. Alright, sorry. I'll play my turn out. Circle always hits? Look, Kaiser said circle always hits, so we gotta go for it. I'm good, Fern. How are you doing, King? Bro, this hand still is doing doo-doo water, huh? I guess we get salvation. I suppose. Our opponent has a hand trap. It would appear. Favorite Digimon for me? Terriermon. Big Terriermon lover. Also Lopmon. Gotta love Terrier and Lop together because they're like kind of a pair. My other channel's dedicated to those decks in the Digimon TCG. You know, you do be right, Keone. You do be right. Not making DM competitive kind of based. We really can't compete without a new strategy. However, playing optimally is always something I strive to do. And like, you know, trying to push the deck towards very limits, the upper peak. So one thing I noticed, I was actually watching one of your videos, Keone. You have some gameplay videos of you and your friend playing, just like casual games. You did a combo, or no, sorry, you didn't do a combo, I just lied. You started your turn, like you went first, you had 5 cards in hand, you're playing DM of course. You set a card instantly, before doing a search, before normal summoning. Don't do that, my guy, because that telegraphs your opponent, like, that is like a strike, or like an imperm. It could even be Eternal Soul, but anyway, it's telegraphing that it's like a settable card. And you don't want to do that until you're ending your turn, which sounds a bit silly, but it's because you might search Eternal Soul in your turn, you might search other face-down cards, and you want to bluff your opponent, basically, and set them all at the end of the turn, and they don't know which is which. Yes, you did activate Salvation later that sets Eternal Soul, and they know where Eternal Soul is, but you at least want the illusion of, like, the set cards to be kind of random, if that makes sense, even though, once again, Magician Souls can't ever... Sorry, Salvation always sets Eternal Soul, and they know where it is, but still. That was just a little thing I noticed when watching your gameplay. But you know, once again, you're also playing casually. But it's not the biggest deal. It's just me being nitpicky, right? But sometimes that's good, right? Unless you are big braining your opponent and setting a bluff. Like sometimes, if you have a really bad hand, you can set Soul Servant very early like that, pretending that it's something like Strike or something that you know you'd want to set. Because then your opponent's like, oh, okay, like they might think you're bad for doing it, and that's kind of what you're trying to do. So you can use that as well. So there's a lot of things in Yu-Gi-Oh! That are mind games, which is why I do like Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah. DM does telegraph a lot. We reveal a lot, and I agree that it sucks. Because obviously, like, if you verse a deck and they go set 4 at the end of their turn, you're like, oh shit. But if they went set 1, search this trap, and then they set 1 again, well, you know what that trap is. Or they could bluff you and set something else. But you get what I mean. It's normally kind of like that. Let's draw 2. Or do we rip hand? Like, I'm kind of happy with where we're at here. I think we rip hand. So I don't know what my opponent, like, what their deck does, so... it's a cringe ritual deck. I'll go one of the other Neptons, you control 1 card, your opponent controls, destroy them. You just 2 of those. Well, look, I'm gonna go out on a whim and say we get rid of the 1 card that's not a ritual here. We say, good luck, Chief. And we won't give him another draw now that we've seen his hand. We'll just set Super Poly. We'll say, hey, you're gonna take a little bit of damage. And you know what? Go for it, King. I should have said that in main phase 2. See, that was another example. Setting in main phase 2 is when you should set. I shouldn't have set that. Yeah, exactly. That's fair enough. And also, you're playing just casual games, Kearney. So, like, it doesn't matter at the end of the day. But, Yeah. Yeah, I did notice your buddy thought Solemns were very good. And, like, they are. They're very strong. But when you go second and you have the Solemns, you're like, well, are the Solemns strong now? No. Oh, what? Oh, he gets the search. Well, don't I have Ash? During the standby, after this card's destroyed by card effect, you can add an Neptuvus card from grave. Oh, grave to hand. Sorry, not deck to hand. Okay, I don't care. Chat, can we give this man a like? Oh, big thank. Big thank, Fern. We do be needing to like the video, though. Like the stremmer. Going -1 for Tamias to get imperm feels horrendous. They really dropped the ball on my man Tamias. Like, yikers, guys. When you read other cards in any other archetype that fuses, you're just like, how is Tamias this bad? I don't think there's anything worse than Tamias. I think it's one of the worst fusion cards probably ever printed, and the fact that it's only from 2 years ago makes it even worse. And people can say what they want about card design and say, well, not every card's meant to be good. Oh, shut the fuck up. Like, every card's meant to be playable. Tamias is a one-of that we don't even want to play. Like, that's not even playable, my guy. We're more forced to play it. Exactly, Cartesia alone has us crying in the club. I don't know why I'm waiting so long here. I don't have anything relevant to do. Destroy a card in hand if you do add an Neptuvus from deck to hand. Okay, no. No, we can't allow that. Oh, here we go. I found it. Holy crap. The guy is Spiral Light. Spiral Light is the guy. What an absolute monkey. I don't care. I'm not, like, doxing this guy. Like, it's Reddit anyway. Who cares? But yeah, what a dummy. What a digital dummy. Why can't I find my comment? Oh, what's he doing? Trying to pop Eternal Soul? Alright, yeah, I can't really do anything about that. Alright, I found it. I fully found it. Alright, we're going down the Reddit rabbit hole again soon. Should react to the Neshit video of him bad-mouthing Decade. Yeah, sure. Why not? I don't know who that is, to be fair, but that's just me being stupid. Would I do anything like sign cards? Hell yeah. I don't know if I'd want to sign your QCR, though. That... Oh. I don't know. I've had someone get me to sign a card before, and I signed the sleeve instead, and I took the card out of the sleeve, signed the sleeve, then put it back in. Because I was like, I don't want to, like, ruin your card, kind of thing. Wait, actually, I think you can't have a... Yeah, no, that would count as a marked sleeve in a tournament, wouldn't it? Whereas if the card's signed, I think that's okay. So I get it, I guess, but I don't have a nice signature either, so... Of course I would be honored to sign a card for you, though. It would be my pleasure. I don't know if I'd want to sign the QCR, because then it's like... I feel like that's making the value go down. If I was a bigger YouTuber, I'd be like, yeah, no worries. You probably get value off this. But it's just making you lose value at that point. And that's not good. We like to go plus here in Dark Magician, because we don't do it very often, do we, folks? We're not used to going plus. In fact, it's a very rare occurrence. Alright, we can super poly for game here. No, we can't, because I just discarded. Oh my god, just discarded. I don't have a card to discard. That's fine. It'll be right. You know what? I can just send the super poly for a draw. Wait, do we have lethal? We just have lethal on board. I don't need to do this. But that is also another way to kill them in the battle phase. Okay, cool. That was pretty dope. Why did that battle phase take so long? Yo, Matchy's here too. Let's go. Matchy, we've been going on rants today. I've been trying to be more tame on stream and be more chill, but now I'm just unleashing. I don't know why. I just am. But... Alright. we've played pure DM and won 3 games. Just saying. We were playing Magia before, and I was just like, I'm sick of playing this shit. I'll play DM. Alright, we're gonna go down the Reddit rabbit hole real quick to... We've already looked at this on stream before, but man, it's just funny. And Kaiser DX brought it back up, so he's reminded me. I'll have the list here, though, if you want to look at the list. You're editing a video right now? Hell yeah, your editing is peak. I cannot be doing the editing on your level, because I am big monkey brain. Alright. I should react to Nesh TCG. Alright, maybe we'll do that first. Nesh TCG YouTube. Let's see what... I think I've got the right channel. He leaked everything. Alright. Let's see this video.
Like, I think what Decade just did ruins the integrity of the Master Duel competition. The thing is, it's a 3v3.
Yep.
People are supposed to share infos in between each other in order to figure out the opponent's strategy, the opponent's share cards, and the opponent decklist. Decade just decided to remove the part of the competition by posting every decklist on his website, Master Duel Meta. Like, it goes against everything that a Yu-Gi-Oh competition should be. His point is basically that there are friends that are gonna DM their friends and give them unfair advantage.
Yep.
If you know that someone is cheating in a competition, in my opinion, you are supposed to call them out.
Oh no, shut the fuck up. Alright, here's what should happen here. Decade said, people are gonna do this anyway, right? You're gonna be at another table watching a duel, and you're gonna see, oh, they're playing this deck, and this deck on their team, and you're gonna DM it to your friend on the other team. They're playing these decks. So, Decay has even the playing field, if anything. He just said, fuck that. Instead of, like, people, you know, doing Chinese whispers to find out all this shit, let's just have everyone's list public. Wow, it's Pokemon VGC open sheet format. This is just, we all know what everyone's playing now, and it's not like a surprise either. It's like, look, it's a Yubel list with the standard Yubel stuff. And look, it's lab with lab stuff. It's not like anyone, every list we've looked at so far, because we've been, where's my tab? We've been looking at the list, we'll get into the Reddit soon too. We've been looking at the list, there's nothing spicy here. The spiciest thing is like 60 card branded, and it's like, well, everyone knows that deck anyway. Like, there's genuinely nothing here that's been like, whoa! Like, Mathmech. Well, yeah, Circular's not banned for some fucking reason. So, yeah, of course, Mathmech. Rescue Ace. Okay, we know that as well. Like, there's nothing here that would surprise a single player at Yu-Gi-Oh! Worlds. Like, the second you're versing someone and they normal summon Ash, that guy's Ash, or they normal summon the super heavy normal, they know what deck you're playing anyway. Like, who cares? I don't know, man. If deck building actually mattered, and there was, like, variance in deck building, I would say, yeah, leaking this stuff was a dog move. But for one, we already know people are gonna message their friends and tell them what other teams are playing. For two, Yu-Gi-Oh! Worlds doesn't matter. Pokemon Worlds, they actually put effort into it. Pokemon Worlds actually uses the same format as it's the normal format. It's TCG. TCG doesn't have another format in Pokemon. Whether you live in Japan, whether you live in Mexico, whether you live in Australia, the format is the same globally. So when you go to Worlds, it's the same format. It's not a made-up format. So guess what? Everyone's list is public as well. It's public. And no one gives a shit. Because it makes sense in that game. That game makes sense. Whether it's VGC or TCG, Pokemon does it better. Yu-Gi-Oh! Doesn't know how the hell to run shit. We have TCG, OCG, Master Duel, freaking Worlds format, and Duelinks. Rush Duel as well, if you want to count that. There is 6 different ways you can play Yu-Gi-Oh! And all of them end in Snake Eyes being the best deck. So ultimately, who gives a shit? They're ultimately all different and all the same at the same time. How does that even make sense? Nothing here is surprising. Snake Eyes Fire King, Tier Element, Branded, Yubel, Super Heavy Samurai, okay, that's the spiciest one, Super Heavy Sam Centurion, unless I completely missed that the previous Super Heavy Sam was also that. But anyway, there's nothing interesting in the deck list. It's not like there's someone playing like Red Eyes. It's not like there's someone playing BA. It's not like, you know, a team is split amongst playing 3 really cool archetypes. Salamandrate's probably the coolest thing I've seen so far. Like, it's just not interesting. Nothing in these lists really tells you anything you wouldn't already know once you see your opponent flip their first card or play their first card, right? So, who cares? I don't know. It doesn't really matter because their friends are going to text them and say what deck they're playing. And yes, I know this is different because this is a card for card. But ultimately, you're not going to remember it. You're not going to remember the card for card that they're playing. It's not like you can check your phone in the middle of the event. You might remember, oh yeah, they're playing Skill Drain. Fantastic. Are you maining Cosmic? Because if you're not, who gives a shit? You know, I don't know. Obviously, knowing your opponent's deck seems busted. Yeah, deck lists were posted the same way last year. Well, there's that as well. No one gave a shit last year. Okay. Another reason why this just doesn't matter. You guys are the worst. You don't care about competitive. You don't care about your actions and how they affect the players as well. You want to grab as much money as possible. What does this have to do with money? Money? I don't know. This evens the playing field, does it not? Like, yes, people are like, this is cheating, but everyone has access to it. Imagine there was a fucking drinking fountain in the town with clean drinking water. And, you know, all the rich people are like, now the poor people can have water. It's like, yeah, so can you. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's for everyone. Just fucking Google it, bro. Like, go to the water fountain and drink the water, my guy. It's for everybody. It's not like this is locked behind a paywall. It's 2024 and Google exists. What did I Google to find this? I went Master Duel, Meta, World's Decks, and it's the second fucking one that comes up. Jude was playing in MD Worlds and he called it cheating. Good for him. He's entitled to his own opinion, even if it is wrong. Even if he is stupid. I don't know, man. Yeah, instead of crying, just use the info to win the tournament. I don't know, man. This is dumb. Surprise factor, blah, 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 wah, wah, wah. This isn't the real format. Like, yes, TCG, OCG people don't know your deck list. Yes, that is true. This isn't TCG, OCG, though, so who gives a shit? Like, that logic doesn't make sense. This is a 4th Yu-Gi-Oh format, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Yeah, cry harder, even playing field now. This is literally like the thing I mentioned about the poor people and the rich people, and there's now a drinking fountain installed in the town. So everyone has access to clean water. What? Just fucking use it, bro. I don't know. I don't think I need to watch any more of this video. I'm just gonna read comments. His army of children will not take a deep breath. I wish you luck in this never-ending battle. Thank you for standing up for the integrity of the game. Never-ending battle. Brother, it's Worlds. It happens once. No one's going to care about this tomorrow. I guarantee you, tomorrow or the next day on the internet, like, that's like a year. No one's going to give a shit. Thank you for standing up for the integrity of the game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a card game with no integrity. Like, I don't know. Let's look up the definition of integrity. I couldn't even spell it. Let's go. The quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think any card game has this. Every card game is stop your opponent from playing the card game. I would say every card game's designed by default doesn't have good morals. I don't know. Yeah, people crying about public knowledge is wild. This is like people complaining that like textbooks go on the internet. Like, I don't know, man. It's kind of stupid. I understand it's not what Konami intended. Like, this has not been done with the consent of Konami or the players. I understand that would be frustrating. Yes. But ultimately, it's all up there and anyone can use it. It's not locked behind a paywall. It's not locked behind like a Discord or something. Like, it's just there out in the open so everyone can look at it. So go look at it. Like, you're being an idiot by not looking. And you can say, well, morally, I think it's wrong to look at it, so I don't know what my opponent's playing. And then they normal summon Snake Eyes Ash. You already know 99% of their deck after that. Who gives a shit? You'll be wildin'. A year ago, it was whole legal cheating controversy. The guy has no intent. Why did this word keep getting thrown around? Integrity. Integrity in a children's card game. How did Decay get the deck list? Now that's interesting. How did he get the deck list? He used an AA tool that scrapes the cards played in the official replays after a few rounds. The AI had all the lists. What? There's no way. There's no way that's how he got them. Huh? Nah. Nah, that's dumb. That's dumb. Oh well, who gives a shit? I don't care for either side. I just think it's stupid to argue about a free resource. I don't know, man. Oh shit, I closed the Reddit. No! I had the Reddit all the way exactly where I needed it to be. And I closed it. Oh no. We needed to start our new rant. Oh, I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna have to... oh wait, I've got it. I've got it. So... this post from Reddit, Master Hacker Decade. Bro, if Decade used an AI to find, like, to watch all the replays to find the deck list, that's based. I don't give a shit. Like, how did the AI get all the cards right? They wouldn't have played every card, so it's kind of impressive there. Anyway, let's move on from that and on to the real problem. So this is when the spell card, Monster Reborn, or whatever it is, got released, or got announced, and we were speculating based on an artwork that's literally DarkMagician. We were speculating, hey, this could be DarkMagician support, which I don't think is too crazy to think. And I was met by some of the most degenerate and I want to say, incel comments. People saying, well, why did you think it would be a DM card? Like, oh, I don't know, bro, because it's probably the fiercest looking DM I've seen in a long time. And DM's been notorious for getting V-Jump promos as well. But, with all that aside, people are also just brain dead. So let's move on to the card. Or my comment, rather, over here, because I think most of us would be agreeing with what I say. I say, for a spell card... oh, I've gone too far, apologies. I say, for a spellcaster deck, DM spells are pretty lackluster. Come on, Konami, make this one cracked. And I think anybody here who's played DarkMagician would know what I'm talking about. Normal summon Rod, adding any spell, like with nothing else, right? Just Rod and like 4 hand traps. What does it do? You just saw me play a game where I did exactly that. I normaled Rod, got impermed anyway, but anyway, I didn't have anything good to add. My hand was like hand traps, so... what does DM do when none of the spells do anything? Nothing. So anyway, I think everyone would be able to reflect on playing DM and be like, yeah, our spells are kind of weak. Like, they don't really do anything unless you got DM or this or that, and even then you need like this and that and that, blah, blah. You need like 3 card combos. You don't play DM, you try to play, then you click surrender. It's true. Someone, like, as a joke said, haha, draw 2 card, Pot of Greedman, haha, funny joke. Anyway, this guy said if you control DM, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we need to get to this guy. Spiral Light hits me with the ... question mark. Man thinks he's red from Pokemon. Lackluster spells. Searchable Feather Duster. Continuous... So yeah, referencing Dark Magic attack. Continuous spell that searches on player and is also easily triggerable disruption on opponent's turn. So Circle, which we all know Circle is dog water. Direct searcher for any spell trap in Archetype. Yeah, I think every deck has this. So this isn't even like... this is more like a checklist of, is your deck, like, does it exist? So yeah, Rod. Second searcher where you stack your choice of support on top of the deck, then draws up to 3. So he's double incorrect about this one. This is Soul Servant. And Soul Servant stacks, it doesn't search, it just stacks on top of your deck. And it can draw up to 4, not 3. It can draw up to 4. So not only is he wrong, but he's like double wrong. The Soul Servant is great if it's comboed with other stuff once again. But if you open Soul Servant and 4 hand traps once again, is it searching and drawing 3? No. So shut the hell up. Next we've got Regeki, and Feather Duster in a quick play spell. Now, he fails to leave out, the detrimental parts of these cards. This card, of course, he's referring to is Dark Burning Magic, in which, the card wipes the opponent's field. He fails to mention, the searchable Regeki and Feather Duster combo quick play spell, it needs 2 vanillas on the field. And they have to be there. And it has to be their original names. So your opponent can't touch them, and they can't touch the set spell, but they have to play enough for you to want to flip it. So if they summoned 1 monster, you probably wouldn't want to flip it, right? Because you're like, oh, let them keep going. But if that 1 monster interrupts those 3 cards, you're forced to flip it. And in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Your opponent normally can make a Link 2 that does something to interact with your board, or even on their second summon, they're probably starting to interact with your board, or at least thinking about it, or maybe even imperming something to start. It maybe not DarkMagician getting imperm, but you know what I mean. Like, people have cards that do want to interact with your cards, and they're probably going to be concerned about the face down that you set, especially if you searched it and they know what it does and they read it. So they're probably going to be trying to bait it out. So not only is the quick play spell to wipe their field kind of mid, it's also extremely telegraphed. But that being said, let's not let the truth get in the way of a good story, shall we? Let's get to the next bit. Spell that turns all their monsters into towers and makes their back row spell speed 4. And makes the same back row immune to destruction, ... He's referring to the card Dark Magic Expanded. I shit you not. They are referring to a card that doesn't see play in Dark Magician. So not only have we there's multiple cards he's listed that don't really see play, or see play at 1, if any. If any. 1. So not only has he mentioned a card that, yes, does have these 3 effects, but he's failed to mention that you need to have 3 Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girls on the field or grave to get all of those effects. Otherwise, you just get some of them. So, I don't know, man. Is having 3 Dark Magician in your grave going to happen? Like, in an actual game? No. But let's read the last bit, because this person clearly has never played Dark Magician or touched grass in their life. Let's not pretend the DM isn't hyper-pushed with cards that would be super dumb in any other archetype. Well, I think he kind of answered his own question. Let's not pretend DM isn't hyper-pushed with the cards that would be super dumb in any other archetype. So if the cards would be dumb in any other archetype, what have you pointed out? That all the restrictions on the cards you mentioned, well, you failed to mention, are what's making the deck absolutely abysmal? Well, there's not only that, we also gravitate around this wonderful card that's a fucking level 7 vanilla. And his girlfriend, who's also a level 6 vanilla, essentially. And Mahad and Mana, which are their ancient counterparts, who are also bricks. So sorry, tell me again how DM's really good with not lackluster spells. You absolute Gronk cunt. My goodness, breaking out the Australian language for that one. Let's move on, because there's a guy called Blue Man who's actually based, and he's like, pretty much, I'm not going to read these, but he pretty much puts this person in their place. Like, point is, you can't just list effects without taking note about how much ridiculous setup they have, right? Like, which we already know that all that stuff, and I've kind of mentioned it. This guy is just based and absolutely gets it. I don't even know how this has 5 upvotes, even though it's only 5. It should have 0. It should have negative 1,000. But anyway. So I just said, thank you for your logical response to Blue Man, because I'm like, holy shit, someone who's actually played DM, right? Like, and for everything DM has, they still don't have a good way of fusion summoning their boss monsters. No polymerization on legs, Tamias does not count as good. Thank you! And no quick play polymerization secrets also does not count. It's like this guy has read my mind. There's a reason that all the fusion decks that see play have a way to fusion summon material from the deck like Branded. This is the most based response from Blue Man. The most like down to earth and grass touching Dark Magician player is Blue Man 164. He not only put Spiral Light in their place, but he absolutely understands the deck needs so much more. So much more. I think this person says some more though, so let's go and see what Spiral Light says. Because they mentioned that I moved the goalposts, and it's just like, no. I hate when people say that, because it's like, no, we're just being realistic about this deck. So I said, oh, I didn't feel like writing, like, Blue Man wrote what I wanted to say, but I didn't have the guts or the effort, or I was just lazy, I didn't want to start an argument. But I just said, oh, why isn't DM close to playable at a competitive level then? I just was being a smartass instead. And he said, why are you moving the goalpost? You wanted to say Dark Magician should be competitive, that's a separate matter entirely. You said their spells were lackluster, which objectively they aren't. They have some of the best spell traps out there. Isn't that a joke? Dark Magician has some of the best spell traps out there. I don't think I've heard anyone say the Dark Magician spell traps are good. I've heard that, you know, Souls is good, Dragoon's good, Illusion of Chaos is good. I don't think anyone in the world, outside of this muppet, has ever said that Dark Magician spells and traps are good. Because they're quite frankly just not. And I think if you think they're good, you're kind of lying to yourself, or you just haven't seen a real deck's, you know, spells and traps. Like, you need to go and read Invocation within the Alistair combo. You need to go and read Branded Fusion, Shadow Fusion. I don't know, there's so many spells I could forward you to, but, you know, that's beside the point. But anyway, I just reply by saying, I'm not for a deck with good spells, like, it needs to be competitive. See Skystriker, see Runic. DM's the ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense, and spells don't reflect that. You literally described all their benefits, none of the requirements. You must be delusional if you think Circle's a good card. Most DM lists play 1 Circle, 1 Eternal Soul, 1 Seeker, 1 Salvation, 2 to 3 Soul Servant. That's all that's playable, try again. Said, yes, you are having good spells can important for a deck to top tier, but it's not the same thing as a deck being competitive. This guy is actually brain dead. Having good spells can be important for a deck to top tier, but not the same thing as competitive. No, they're the same thing. Shut up. They're the same thing. Also, I just noticed on stream, the chat's not working. I can see you guys are obviously talking in my chat, but my chat's not. Let me just go and get my chat to refresh. It's being weird. How can I refresh the chat? Alright, I've hit refresh. Let's see if people's messages start showing up. Hey, there they are. I apologize for no messages showing up beforehand. I only just noticed. Sorry it took me so long to notice. But yes. Let's keep going, because I'm having too much fun. Labyrinth and Super Heavy both see play, and they're both based on traps and monster effects with pretty low distribution of power into spell. What the fuck is he even talking about? Yeah, no shit. Super Heavy Sam, the deck that's fucking pendulum cards and, like, doesn't play spells and traps because that's its theme. Of course they don't fucking play power spells. And Labyrinth, a trap deck, of course they don't have power. Like, this guy is fucking high. This is proof that you do not get high and go on Reddit, guys. That makes no sense. Dark Magician is a spellcaster deck. Spellcaster. It's in the fucking name. He's a wizard. Why would the spells... Like, imagine if Labyrinth's traps were not good. Imagine if Super Heavy Samurai's monsters were not good. It wouldn't make sense, because Super Heavy Samurai is only monsters. So if they're bad, the deck's bad. If Trap Trick and Labyrinth's traps were bad, the decks would be bad, because that's what they're based on. Dark Magician's based on spells, or it should be, and they're bad, so the deck is bad. Okay. I got that out of my system, but we're not done. Even if it wasn't the case, you're still claiming two very different statements that have the same meaning. Two different statements that have the same meaning. No, being competitive and being top tier, it should be the same thing. Can you build a deck to be competitive versus casual? Yes. Should a competitive deck aim to be top tier? Yes. I still agree that competitive and top tier should more or less be interchangeable terms. But regardless, nobody will get this deck should be competitive from this deck has pretty lackluster cards. Well, maybe not you because you're a fucking idiot, but I'm pretty sure Blue Guy completely understands. I don't know. This guy seems to be like the biggest gaslighter. Like, this is the biggest gaslighter energy I've ever seen. Can you imagine, like, if you were married to this fuckhead and you came home from work one day and you were like, oh, I'm tired because, you know, at work I had to do X, Y, Z. And they were like, question mark? Did your work have you do all the things that I had to do? No, so you can shut the fuck up. Like, I don't know. It just gives me this energy of like, you know, you can't have it as bad as me, or like, I don't know. They must play like fucking, what's the worst Yu-Gi-Oh deck? Because they must play it. I don't know, like, Worms, like OG Worms. They probably play that deck or some shit. I don't know. They probably only play like Yu-Gi-Oh, the Game Boy Advance game, you know, back in the day, and, you know, think they're cracked because they flip Magic Cylinder on the AI. But anyway, I don't know if we have to talk about this anymore. Play it competitively and report to us. That was a good response too. But yeah, I don't know. This was a train wreck of a thread. Thanks for joining me on that rant. I'm gonna clip that rant. It's a funny story to tell, I think. Let me just find that rant real quick. I wish you luck in this narrative. Oh, look at it, like you're being an idiot by no. I just rolled in like 4 hand traps. It's about 50 minutes. It's pretty good. I might edit that with pictures. I think that would be a little, like, you know, pictures of the cards we're talking about as we do. I think that'd be cute. Go on ranked and let the frustration out. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, he's a spellcaster that needs to be on field and grave for us to get use out of the spells. But it's not only that, hey. Like, the spells actively are terrible. Like even Soul Servant with DM Engrave means you just search a card, like, right? It's not great, like, it's decent. Unless it's getting the draw 2, then it's great. But then you need 2 bricks in your grave, so it's like, how did you get to the 2 bricks in grave? Well, obviously, you need some card to do that. Damn, look at this pure Dark Magician hand. Skill Drain, love to see it. Based. Yeah, let's put the Dark Magician in the bin, shall we? Yeah, my continuous trap blows up my entire board. They just left out all the negative parts of Dark Magician conveniently to make their fucking story sound good. That's the craziest thing online, huh? And that's, like, just be careful. People will try to gaslight you like that in real life. It's absolutely terrifying, but it happens. Like, that's, I guess, living proof that people can really be living under a rock. And I'm not talking about Nibiru, baby. I agree, Kaiser DX. Soul Servant has one of the highest ceilings of, like, any Dark Magician card. But it's unachievable, right? At the current state of Dark Magician. We will never, ever achieve that draw 4. One day, it could happen. And man, would we all be super keen on that, huh? But until they either print a Palladium Link monster or print a way for us to dump those guys, it's just not really gonna happen. Alright, if we get dusted, I'm gonna be really sad here. But we do have the Dark Magician Triangle. We have Super Poly and we have Skill Drain. And IP Masquerena. I'm quite happy with this. This is nice. Title for video, Delusional Muppet doesn't know how to play DM. Done. I'm stealing that, Rujo. That's being the title. Look. I'm changing the title. Where did that video go? 50-minute rant. We're gonna go. Delusional Muppet doesn't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh. Done. That's the title. I've got it locked in. Based. Yo, circle hitting? What is this? Sometimes pure Dark Magician feels so fun. Even though I've basically done nothing. It still feels nice. It's probably just like the autism I have, being like, routine. Yeah, routine is good. We like the same thing. You did your good deed for the day. Based. I don't know if it's so good for our friends Starlight, whatever they are. They're probably a brony with a name like that too. Hey, I've just realized. Alright, let's go. Super Poly can discard this DMG as well, which is nice. Circle of Wizards, baby! That dude does not play DM, or he just, like, loses to DM on, like, Duelinks and cries. I've seen people cry really hard about DM because of, like, Duelinks, and I'm still like, okay, Duelinks DM I can kind of get, because it was a meta deck at one point, and it's pretty good in Duelinks still. But, like, you cannot rant about TCG Dark Magician. It's so bad. Even with Goon. Even with Goon. Like, we're not the best Goon deck. Yo! Opponent surrender? Big. I forgot to put the stream stuff places. So I guess I should do that. Winning with pure DM just feels right. I know it won't happen much, and we're in like gold, but who cares? Yeah, I forgot to like link the stream because I had to re-link it. So just give me a sec to do that. I'm kind of dumb. That one. Yeah, I'll put the list on the screen though for those who are gaming. Yo, we got 12 likes on the stream. If you're here watching and you're not subbed, if you are subbed, if you're not subbed, you gotta sub, and if you are subbed, but you gotta hit that like button, brother. It says there's 30-something people here, and there's not 30-something likes on the vid. But fair enough, if you're like working or driving to work or something, fair enough. Don't do it then. But yeah. Anyways, let's jump into another. I swear I say anyway all the time now at the end of a sentence because of Chris Chan. It's really the worst. I hate it. I want to see Dragoon in Master Duel. We need to see it. I'm just gonna close my Discord. Oh, we got first. Nice. Why can't I close my Discord? I'm just gonna close it this way. Task Manager. Okay, there we go. It worked. Based. Alright, cool. Worlds colliding? Oh, I will just let you guys know, I have watched the entire Geno Samuel Christian documentary series. There's like 80 episodes and they're like 20 minutes to 40 minutes. I've watched the whole thing. So, I'm a massive loser, basically. Look at this hand. I opened 3 Dark Magician spells and they don't do anything. If we reflect back on that comment from Reddit earlier, what? This is a draw 3. Add a card, draw 3. What? Oh, maybe that's what they were saying when they said add a card, draw 3, because you add 1 and then you draw the rest. But that never happens anyway. But they're coping out of their mind, let's be real. I guess I could set secrets. Because we have Max C, we could draw into stuff. This would be cool. Sorry, I'll read your comment. Elian Rodriguez. What other ingredients do you think will be needed to make DMG decks good? Would you like to see DMG get the recent Blue Eyes treatment? To answer your question, absolutely. I think if we got the Blue Eyes treatment, the Blue Eyes structure deck, but obviously the DM version of it, I think that would be a great start. Blue Eyes got 8 new cards, and I think of those 8, most of them were very good. If we got 8 new cards in DM, I feel like we would be cooking. If not, we could at least start trying to find things with those 8 cards. 8 cards is a lot for an old archetype to get because there's a lot of interaction with the older cards as well, having 8 new cards. So I would be absolutely amazed if we got 8 new cards. I think our last batch of new cards was like 4, and one of them was Illusion of Chaos, Master of Chaos. So yeah, there was some duds in there, like Magikaribo. Cute, but just not quite good. There was Timaeus in there. You know, we all know how that went. But, yeah, no, absolutely. It's definitely going to be... Oh, why did I maxi that? I don't know. We definitely need a structure deck. We need that 8 new card policy, just like Blue Eyes. Yeah, we can open 3 spells, but not hear 1 on Circle. It's amazing. As Buff Lord Raiden said. You trade Verte being banned for them freeing Dragoon. Absolutely, Rucho. Any day of the week would I free Dragoon. He only mentioned the need for a Dark Magician and Dark Magician girl that are retrained with actual effects. I have agreed to this in the past, but seeing how Shining Sark did Dark Magician dirty, I'm almost like they'd probably just do what that said. And the Dark Magician from Shining Sark is not great. It's decent. It's not on the level it should be, in my opinion. It should be better. But, that's how I feel about it anyway. Some of it being really hard to watch, Kaiser. Oh yeah, absolutely. The recent stuff's crazy. I watched live as the jail stuff happened. That was crazy. I couldn't believe that. That was like, I don't know, because I've been watching so much Christian over the years, and then when they went to jail, I was just like, holy crap, like, is this happening? It just felt surreal. The dimensional merge was happening. But yeah, I'm not opposed to DM and DMG being retrained to have actual effects, but I actually have a solution to this. I'm still working on the video, which is terrible because I'm really just not doing it. I need to do it. But yeah, I have a concept for how they can make the OG cards still work. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be, hopefully, like, I want to do a really nice, heavily edited video. Maybe I'll even hire someone. I don't know. Because I keep just not making the video. Maybe I'll just hire someone, tell them what I want to show up on the screen, and give them an audio recording, and just let them do the rest. Konami blueballed you when you saw the artwork for the new DM. Yeah. I was really sad. They could have easily made it and the Mirror Force work in both decks, and that's a fact. They could have made that DM Mirror Force would have actually been good, because what we could have done, it could protect any of your, like, if your opponent targeted your monsters, you could flip it. It wasn't just attacks, it was if they targeted. I thought that would have been great. Obviously, then it specified, oh, only if it's Shining Sark. If it just was monsters, and it just was all, like, dark, yeah, it could have specified Shining Sark monsters, or, like, Dark Spellcasters, or something. Or, like, monsters that list DM in text. Even that would have been nice. But, yeah, I think they should have made those cards work in both decks. And when I say work in both decks, I don't mean searchable, because they are searchable in both decks, but it's not the same. Like, they just don't work. They don't work together, and they needed to. So, it was a bit depressing. It was a bit depressing. The new DM could have just replaced our vanilla DM, but it didn't quite work out that way. We'll touch on that in a video soon. See how we go. Might need to see if there's an animator I can hire. Maybe even Dodo. Maybe I can get Dodo to do it for me. I know he's always working on a bunch of videos though. I don't know. Tier Element is so cringe, dude. Ash? Cool, we lose. So I should have prepped. Awesome. Well, it was a fun game. Magical Hats, Dark Sage retrain? Yeah, I'd be down. I'm down with retrains of anything. Whether it's Dark Flare Knight, whether it's Dark Magician Knight, whether it's Dark Sage, I'd be down with retrains of absolutely everything in the archetype. Skilled Dark Magician even. He could come back too, you know? But yeah. Anyway, I think I'm about done for the day, but thank you for joining me. I'll catch you guys on the next one.